All right, so we want to solve this system of equations right here, question number 2, by Gaussian elimination. So we want to put a matrix into the TI Smart View calculator, and we want to use row operations to turn this into the identity matrix. So we want 1, 0, 0, 1. We currently have 3, negative 1, 1, 2. And then our third column in the 2 by 3 matrix will be 2 and 10. So let's go do that. So second matrix, over to edit, and I already have a 2 by 3 matrix right here, and I actually already entered the right numbers. So I'm going to assume that you know how to do that. So I'll skip the step of entering it in. So there's your matrix. So I'll press quit and get out of there. And then I need to call that matrix up. So second matrix, it's matrix number 1, so we can press the 1 and then enter. And there's the matrix we want. And the first step is that we need to get left-hand corner here. So I'm going to swap these rows. So second matrix, I'm going to go to math this time. I'm going to go up until we get to row. So I'll press enter on row swap. And to recall the previous matrix we just made, we do second answer. And then comma, and the 2 rows we want to swap are 1 and 2. All right, now right below that 1, we want 0 right here. So we're going to have to multiply this top row by negative 3 and then add it to this row. So we'll go second matrix, we'll go back to math, and we'll go up. This time we want multiply and add. So we're going to multiply by negative 3. And we're going to now recall the matrix that we just had. Okay, so that brings up the previous matrix, comma. And what do we want to multiply? We want to multiply row number 1. And what do we want to add that to once it's multiplied? Row number 2. All right, so we have a 1 in the upper left-hand corner, and then we have a 0 right below it. So that's those are the first 2 steps you're going to want to make sure you do. Now we want to turn negative 7 into positive 1, so we can just simply multiply this time. So second matrix, math, up, and now we're just going to use the multiplication only, e. And to multiply to get negative 7 to turn into 1, you'd go negative 1/7. So negative 1 divided by 7, comma. We need to recall that matrix. And we want to do that to row number 2. All right, so we got the ideal setup here. We just need this 2 to turn into a 0. So if we multiply this 1 by negative 2 and then add it to that row, we'll be all set. So second matrix, math, we'll go up to F again. And we said we want to multiply by negative 2. Recall the previous matrix. Oh, make sure I put the comma in there. Recall the previous matrix. We want to multiply negative 2 to row number 2. And then we want to add it to row number 1. And we are finished. We now know that the x1 value is 2 and the x2 value in this system is 4.